everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be taking down my almost month-long tiny twist and doing my full wash day. This protective style has been so clutch for me this summer. Right now as I'm recording this, I'm actually rocking my second set. These were the style that I decided to do to recover from surgery, and this first set that you're looking at right now lasted me, as I mentioned, almost a month. And as you can see, I have some interesting sections at the root. Well, actually the camera is being very generous and you might not be able to see, but my roots are so matted. So it was all good until I decided to go completely submerged swimming. My head twists, everything completely underwater. And the combination of the tiny twist, my shed hair, and my loose curly roots after almost a month resulted in some serious matting. So I already knew with this wash day and takedown, I was going to be in for a treat. Sarcasm. This sucked so bad, you guys. I have condensed this video from so many hours. Just the takedown of the twist alone took me 5.5 hours, y'all. It was rough. Products to detangle, starting with this oil from New Heritage, this pre-shampoo treatment from African Pride that I have been raving about on my channel for the past few years now. It is so clutch for me when it comes to detangling. This leave-in conditioner from Hey Naturals is a nice lightweight spray. And last but not least, this moisturizing conditioner from Tresemme Naturals that also has a little bit of protein in there, since it's been so long since I put any sort of conditioner protein type of product on my hair in almost a month. So I am making sure to saturate my hair with that extra virgin olive oil and moringa oil from Nubian Heritage. I want to use layers of product to help me detangle because, number one, if you guys know me, you know that my hair already is incredibly tangle prone. We are working with like DEFCON 5 today with the matting. So these different layers of products are helping me to remove shed hair, help to loosen the tangle at the center for different tangles throughout the twist, and really get in there. So this is providing different types of slip. If you notice, I am using an oil, that goopy, slippery aloe vera concoction from African Pride, a spray leave-in, and a conditioner. So the different forms of slip that I'm applying to my hair really made a difference. And the moment I applied the African Pride pre-shampoo treatment, I could tell that I was going to be in for some big reinforcements and help. As you can see, I have little teeny tiny strands of hair that have fused into different parts of the twist, and I'm taking the long game with this. I am really taking my time. As I mentioned, this took me 5.5 hours because one of the purposes of this protective style was to help my hair with being healthy and recovering, because I've been dealing with damaged hair for the past year. So I didn't want to undo the time and effort that I put into this style by just ripping the twists out. So I would rather do the whole slow and steady method of removing each strand from each tangle to preserve as much hair as I can on my head without causing a lot of breakage, and just making sure that I'm leaving my hair better than the way that I started this whole process. And the end of this video, my hair looks so healthy and full. I ended up doing a wash and go, and I got so many compliments afterwards on how healthy my hair looks. So this style is definitely going to be frequent in my rotation. I love it so much. But as you can see, I am just going through each tangle, removing shed hair, going in with product if I need to rehydrate and help to provide additional slip to the tangles. If I have a tangle that's like right in the center of it, I know I have a lot of bunched up hair, I'll apply product right to the center of it to help me to remove those individual strands of hair. And eventually, I would say that this particular twist, this is one of the worst ones in the back, the matted ones. I would say that this took me maybe 15 or 20 minutes alone. So the patience took a lot, but it was totally worth it in the end for how healthy and happy my hair was. I detangle by removing the shed hairs until I can comfortably finger detangle each section without a lot of resistance. That's how I know that I've got the majority of the tangles out, which is definitely what I'm looking for. My curls were looking so healthy during this process. Even though it took a lot out of me, it was so nice to see them all nice and happy with a lot of elasticity. Detangling the back quadrant, it was time to move up to the front section. And I'm just so impressed with how good my hair looks after all that it went through those 2 weeks in Maine and being super matted, that it still looks super shiny, really healthy. So here is the next section that I'm going to have to deal with after this. I got some other little fun twists waiting for me on that side, but before then, I just repeat the process on this front section that I did. I applied the liquid leave-in, which is really nice for helping to rehydrate my hair, to help to remove shed hair, my African Pride pre-shampoo, my little slippy slimy wonder. I saw this in Maine and it was on clearance. I should have got it, but I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough space in my luggage. But I still think about those 3 jars that I saw at that random store that I should have got. Going in for my Tresemme. This I think has been discontinued, which really stinks because I really like this conditioner. Not only did it smell amazing, but it made my hair feel so, so good. Hair drank this concoction of products up. It responded so well to it, and it really helped me with detangling these matted roots that I had going on. This conditioner had a nice mixture of moisture and protein, which I think really set me up for the rest of my wash day well. And after I finish each section, I just twist it up and move on to the next. Now that I have one half of my head down, it was time to tackle the other, braid the 3 sections up so they can kind of level on each other and marinate with the product concoction that I have going on, and then move on to this section. And you guys may notice in my videos now, I just do my normal wash my hair faces. I used to try to keep my face kind of neutral and like cute, but now I'm just showing you guys like the raw how my face looks on any given wash day. There's lots of interesting faces that you're going to see throughout this video because I'm tender-headed and it hurts. So yeah, you're going to be able to tell that a lot throughout this video, I bet. But just going through, being super, super gentle with each twist, removing strand by strand from the tangles if I need to. Getting that shed hair out really made a difference in me being able to proceed with detangling for the rest of the twist. And this side was a little bit worse than the other. I think this is the side that I sleep on. My left hand, no, my right hand side. That's the one that's always a little extra tangled than my left hand because that's the one I sleep on. So everything's getting more compacted. The tangles are freaking getting to know each other better. So it was definitely testing my patience. And I started this whole process at 10 p.m. and I had a doctor's appointment the next day. So this was a wonderful idea that I had. An all-nighter hair washing type of day. I think I got maybe 2 hours of sleep so I actually function and drive to my doctor's appointment. But yeah, I just knew that time was of the essence since I was going to be putting this twist right back in the following week to get ready for my surgery. This style really made me fall in love with twists again. It used to be my go-to style, but I got kind of bored with it. But these slight tweaks that I made for this style made me really, really enjoy them again. So as you can see here, I am at the point where I am actually switching from taking out my twist to taking out the braid because I ended up braiding the root of each twist to make takedown easier and then switching over to a twist for the majority of the rest of the section, and this worked out so, so well. I think if I would have twisted all the way to the root would have been looser, maybe leading to more tangles and just messier and frizzier overall, but deciding to braid the root and then switch to a twist for the rest of the way down helped to keep my roots flatter, give me more longevity for the style, and overall it just turned out so much better than I could have planned. It's very tempting for me to do this style all the time, but I need to give my hair a little break in between. My curls were so springy and had a ton of elasticity when I was taking them out of this style. It was just so nice to see how healthy things were because I really didn't know what to expect since this was the first time that I did this style on blow-dried hair, and my hair really seemed to benefit it. That extra elongation, not only did it give me a different look, but it seemed to really benefit my hair when it came to the takedown process and in just in general how it responded to being this style for almost a month as well. So after I finish a section, I just kind of combine it, do a little light finger detangle, add a little bit more product if I need to, and then move on to the next chunk so that I can detangle a section and just repeat the process until I am all done finally. At this point, I'm just like in like autopilot mode. I was ready to be done. We were probably in hour 4 or so, and I was just so happy that I could see some light at the end of the tunnel of being done. And this is just done taking out the twist. I still had the rest of my wash day to go, y'all. This was a night. Another reason that I really love this style is because I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with it. So I'm seeing the versatility aspect. Because I did them on blow-dried hair and they're so tiny, they almost mimic loose hair. So I was able to do a really cute bun, and I can't wait to see what other styles I can do next time. So now it is time to finally, after 5.5 hours, it is time to shampoo and deep condition this hair. So my hair looks wet right now because the combination of products that I use to take down the twist, those 4 that we've been looking at for the past, it's only maybe like 9 minutes or so in YouTube time, but in my real time, the past like 5.5 hours that it took to take them down. My hair loved this combination of products. It is so happy, soft, moisturized, and juicy that I can't wait to use this combination next time I take the current set down. So I am going to be removing the product from my hair just by gently putting my hair under the shower to get things going before shampooing. I'm going to be using a pretty good deep cleansing product for wash day. I'm going to be using the OK brand African black soap. I've been looking for a replacement black soap shampoo because my favorite one was discontinued, and I really enjoy this one. It gives me a ton of lather. It leaves my hair feeling very soft. It gives me a nice deep cleanse without stripping my hair, which is crucial. So the black soap shampoo is really important for me also during my henna process. I like to remove as much as I can from my hair as far as dirt, oil, and buildup so that the color from the henna can adhere really well, but I don't want to strip my hair in the process. And this one I've been very impressed with. I think this is my favorite black soap shampoo I've found since the one that unfortunately has been discontinued. But I just repeat the process of cleansing each section and then twisting the section up, and then after I let it marinate for a little bit, I rinse everything out. And these are my results after shampooing. My hair still looks really happy and healthy. Next, I'm going to be deep conditioning with the Unicurl deep conditioner. This is one of my all-time favorite deep conditioners. I don't think that Unicurl is in business anymore, and I remember at the time that I did my last order from them, I ordered a ton of their deep conditioner, so I still have quite a few to get me through for a little bit. It's really nice and thick. It's a nice combination of moisture, a little bit more protein heavy, which is definitely something that my hair needed after being in a protective style for almost a month. So I wanted something that was going to help to restore the protein moisture balance with an emphasis on strength. Really good, especially for the crown section of my hair, which tends to have the most breakage. And those ends, definitely can't forget about them. So as with everything I do to my hair, after I finish a section, I twist it up, move on to the next section. Keeps things nice and organized and prevent at least a little bit more of the retangling that inevitably happens. A 2-hour nap and then picked up styling the next day. I used my Shea Moisture Superfruit Rinse Out Conditioner, which is still my favorite leave-in conditioner after all this time. It's awesome. It's been discontinued, but I stocked up because I knew that Shea Moisture was pulling a fast one. So I made sure to get a ton of bottles. I still have a lot left, but this stuff plays well with any product, any style. I absolutely love it. So I made sure to coat my hair. I was actually in a rush because, as I mentioned, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I was just kind of haphazardly applying product. I wasn't as precise, like I didn't break my hair down in as many sections, but I still tried to make sure I at least coated every strand of hair with leave-in conditioner, even if I didn't really kind of work it in there. And as you can see, I still had a lot of shed hair coming out because after a month, I'm sure that there were some others just kind of hiding in there, even despite my nice thorough detangling session. But this gives me a nice head start on defining my hair because I was putting it in a wash and go using the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic. As you can see, I was pressed for time, so I just removed the pump nozzle and I just went in with just dumping this stuff in my hands. And it was very quick and efficient, so I'll probably do this again in the future. This product has so much slip. It's great for when I need a nice quick wash and go session because I can just apply it to my hair very easily. It can get across a big section without me having to be really precise like some other gels. I have to really go in and kind of finger detangle and define my curls. But with this, I can just apply it to a big section and know that I'm going to get some really nice curls. And it was so fun to do a wash and go. This was my first one of the summer, so it was nice to see the health of my hair in a wash and go because, as I always say with a wash and go, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. With twists, they can sometimes mask the damage that I have in my hair, but for wash and go, it's a really good style for me to be able to get an accurate sense of how healthy my hair is. This wash day, my hair was incredibly thick, full. It seemed like my curl pattern had regained a little bit of tightness, which I've been missing. So as I said throughout this video, this protective style is going to become part of my healthy hair routine. And not only that, it gives me such a nice break in between wash day. So it's good for my hair and it's good for my mental health. So I love this. This is such a fun face I'm making right now, you guys. But this is the reality of how my face usually looks when I'm doing my hair. It's just, it's one of those just super cute faces. So going back in with my leave-in conditioner, then following up with my styler for each section so I can get out the door to my appointment. Making sure to get my ends, which are always a little bit looser than the rest of my hair, probably due to the heaviness of my hair, just giving me a little bit of elongation due to that. So I try to make sure to get those curls at the end nice and juicy with product. And lastly, after applying product, I turn my hair upside down to apply product and get rid of the section where I divided my hair in two to style. I usually do one side of my hair, then move on to the other, and then that distinct part kind of remains. So I just do this to get rid of that part, kind of smooth it all together. Not only does this help with the overall look of my wash and go, I find, but if I don't get rid of that middle part from the top of my head to my neck where I'm styling, it tends to dry in a way that produces a lot of tangles in the part. So by getting rid of the part, that helps with that. But these are my finished and styled results. My hair is a little bit frizzy on top because, as I mentioned, I was in a rush, so I wasn't as precise as I usually am with product. But because I used the Uncle Funky's Daughter, I still got a lot of definition from root to tips. After having some wash and goes that were a bit struggle city for the past year or so, seeing the health of my curls and just how good my hair looked after this protective style totally made the hours and hours and hours it took to put the twists in as well as take them out totally worth it. I feel like my hair is finally truly on the road to recovery. 2024 has had some pretty big changes in my natural hair routine, so I can't wait to see where it takes my curls in the future. You guys enjoyed this wash day after my tiny twists, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.